Hi, what up YouTube? This is your president, the Presidential Tourist, back on another video. I'm back at the Sea Life Florida Aquarium at LEGOLAND Florida. I wanted to film it again because it'd be a lot lesser crowds, a lot more quiet, and then I could show you some more stuff. But I can't help myself. That's a really beautiful place, and I just love zoos and aquariums. Yeah, I'm going to get in there and film it and show you around some more. Hopefully we hear more of what some of the information signs are saying as like little videos with it and everything than before. But last time it was loud because they were busy. Alright, let's get to it. Alright. It really amazes me, guys, how fast they were able to build this building. About right there is where they had that big red dinosaur. And they had some more dinosaurs over there too. Kind of hoping they bring that red dinosaur back, but they have to put them somewhere else. But they definitely opened this area up a bit. It used to be much more tighter fit going through here between the trees. It's only been a little over a week. But I'm back here at the aquarium at Sea Life Florida in LEGOLAND, Florida. And as you could probably tell, and you could tell from my introduction, but I'm going to head back on in again. It's just really cool here. And I just love aquariums and zoos, so I'm just going to be looking through the whole thing. Look at these fishies. Yeah. I think this is basically this aquarium, this Sea Life's version of that tank that goes around at the one in Orlando. You know what I'm talking about? Really cool. Oh, so these are Atlantic, what is that? Bumper. This is basically like an area where they take your picture. They did last time we were here. We're not going to do that this time, but I don't know if this is like called a specific name for this room. Usually they have them right in the beginning, but they don't have it here. But that's what the green screen's for. Okay. Now we're headed into the really first room in my opinion. The freshwater swamp. And what I like about this one, they have a cool turtle. And I love turtles, and he's over there. Sorry for doing this so soon, I just couldn't help it. I don't have to film this, but I like sharing places like this. This is awesome. And it's so relaxing. I mean, look at this. I could be here all day and watch these guys. And they have like little interactive things so you can learn more about the inhabitants. Oh, there's the turtle. He's on top. Oh, he's looking right at me. I'm not sure what kind he is. I'll try to find out. That's cool. He's a big boy. We put him in obviously with the bigger fish, because he will try to eat smaller ones. I'm going to try to point out different things for you to see. We're going to be heading into the Key West Harbor section again. Yeah, I like every room, but I love this room too. This with the fake trees and everything, and it's cool in here. Kind of sort of gives you the impression you're outside. Couldn't find out what kind of turtle it was. I don't see him on the information for that, so I'll try to find out for you. But most of the species that you can tell from these interactive displays. And there's some big boys in here, and this was the one that had the lobsters. Look at that. That's so cool. And there were several of them in there, and then of course there's a smaller tank over here. You definitely smell the sea life, the fish from the water. It's much more stronger today, probably as everything's more settled in and got going. There's that pufferfish again. This is cool. Next section is where you can actually pet some of them. Sea life. Anyways, like every section, really cool. Now I can get a better look at this with you. This is that section where you could touch some sea life. Some places they have like blocked off to give them kind of rest. And here's some of them that they have. It's not like actual fish, but there's like different anemones and urchins and some sea stars and stuff.
If you would like to touch any of our sea please rinse your hands off in the sink.
Can you just tell me about what you have here? What do you have here?
We have an abalone, which is a type of sea snail. We have some sea anemones, and then a sea urchin available to pet.
Okay, I know some of them have like a sea star and stuff over there too.
Unfortunately, our sea stars are on break mode at the moment. They're feeling a little tired, so we're trying to give them a power nap.
Now you have a couple of different kinds in there, right?
Of starfish, yes. And then of anemones, we also do as well. These are our strawberry anemones. We have some rose-colored anemones. And then, personally, I like to call these the kiwi anemone because they do have the features of a kiwi.
Okay.
You gotta touch them. For our sea anemone friend, you're gonna do a 1 or 2 finger point and gently brush the sides. We wanna try to avoid the tentacles and the center because that's where they eat and grab their food from.
Right, yeah. Okay. Come on.
Is those plants real?
This one is, and these ones are more for decoration for the habitat.
Okay, really cool. Oh, this is awesome. I remember seeing this at the one in Orlando. So.
We also have our little abalone friend right now. He's peeking out of his shell a little bit so you can see him more closely.
Cool. All right, thank you. This is interesting. Okay. I don't know if this is interactive or not. No. I think I did that before. If a predator grabs a starfish arm, it can simply drop. Yeah, I've heard about that. That they just drop it, kind of like a tail for a lizard, and then it regrows. But we're heading into the seahorse nursery.
Thousands of babies at once.
Looks like they have the pot-belly seahorses. These are really cool. They definitely have a pot belly. You enjoying them?
You know what? They love it. There's only a dozen of them in there.
And then they have some stuff over here.
To thousands of babies at once.
Now I think this is because there's supposed to be like baby ones in here. They have a little magnifying glass, if I can get it out. See if I can see anything. I don't really see anyone in there, but I could just be missing them. Maybe they don't have any in there at this moment. They're down right there. Looks like this gives you information about the left tank and right tank. I don't see any of those fish in there, but they could be. So, black cap basslet and royal gammas in this one. I see seahorses in there. It's like line seahorse. So there's different kinds. That's cool. Isn't a very big room, but it's a really cool room. I love all the projections onto the floor. It really adds to it. Looks like they're one of the slowest swimmers in the ocean. They have to beat their fins 70 times a second just to move. 1.5 meters per hour. That is slow.
Male seahorses give birth to thousands of babies at once.
I'm not going to come here like tons of times and film it too, at least not film it for you guys. I will be here and not film it, but because this is only my second time here, I'm going to do it because this is just really cool. I love aquariums. Back into the coral reef room. And like every room, this room's beautiful too. This says Finding Nemo all over it. When you go into this thing, because if you're taller like me, you definitely want to stoop your head down. But you can look above. Can't spend too long in there. That is cool. Reef cover less than 1% of the ocean floor, yet over a quarter of marine species depend on their habitat in some way for survival. Yeah, I've seen that kind before, guys. I've seen it at the pet store actually. It has like horns on it. But it's so colorful. This is a place I can come and film something different almost every day. There's so many different species here. That's really cool. It's kind of hard to tell from this sometimes which one is what, because some of them don't look exactly like that. Like this one, I'm pretty sure is the red ones. That's red out there, but these pictures are not really red, but those are called flame fish. So you gotta look really closely. So it's definitely very cool. A moment of quiet. Definitely less busier than when I was here on opening day. Like I said, I'm not gonna like keep coming back and spamming you with videos in here. I will once in a while come around here and maybe film some more.
Against predators.
But
clever.
I just couldn't help myself. The second time I've been here and I just want to show it off. It's really cool. Awesome. This is probably the more bigger, like, open room out of all of them here. This is where they have that quiet room right there. So kids that get like overstimulated, they can go and take a break. As I pointed out before. I wouldn't be surprised if you're about like halfway through the aquarium when you're in this room. That's what I think. Those are the cool stingrays. Awesome. Someone was in that quiet room now, but one day I'll get a look in there and show you what it looks like. But I think it's probably pretty self-explanatory. Here's Blackbird Shipwreck.
Anything for you today? Yeah. Would you get my skin clean? I'm going on a hunt with some friends, so I need to be in tip-top condition. Well, it would be my pleasure.
At least now I could hear stuff. Last time it was so loud in here.
Aha! Here come the heavies. Ready to catch us some food, gentlemen?
Ooh, yeah. How about a shrimp appetizer?
Hey! Back off, boys. That's my cleaner. He's not on the menu. Come on, let's get going. Time to hump. Phew! I thought I was going to be shrimp cocktail.
Hello
everyone! What you're about to see in this cave has a fancy name. It's called symbiosis. Keep watching and you'll see how the moray eel and the cleaner shrimp rely on each other for survival.
Well, howdy. Ready for your usual clean? Hey.
Yes, please. These parasites are causing me a lot of pain.
Open wide now. I'll see what I can do. Now, say, We have a good relationship with the shrimp. They keep us clean, and we protect them from hungry predators. What have you been eating? Fresh. Anything for you today? Yeah. Would you get my skin clean? I'm going on a hunt with some friends, so I need to be in tip-top condition. Well, it would be my pleasure. Here come the heavies. Ready to catch us some food, gentlemen?
Ooh, yeah. How about a shrimp appetizer?
Hey, back off, boys. That's my cleaner. He's not on the menu. Come on, let's get going. Time to hunt. Phew, I thought I was going to be shrimp cocktail.
But happy I was able to get that whole video for you guys. It's like I said last time I was here, it was way too loud. And not nearly so busy now, so actually sometimes I'm actually in a room by myself.
Hello everyone! What you're about to see in this cave has a fancy name. It's called symbiosis.
These are the red lionfish.
And you'll see how the moray eel and the cleaner shrimp rely on each other for survival.
Nice touch having like this fake gold and cannons here. Really cool backdrop. Now look, that's a green moray eel. Like I said, you look at those information signs. I've seen ones like him before at the other Sea Life. Really cool. Look at that one with his eyes. He has like lines coming from his eyeballs. That is cool. That is I think that's a triggerfish.
I know it is.
So cool.
There he is.
Yeah. I was talking to one lady who works here about the behind this. Well, here they call Beyond the Surface tour, and also Behind the Scenes tour. So it looks like they have a couple names. I was asking about it, and they said they're not set up to have that yet. She doesn't know when it's going to be or how it's going to go, even if they're going to do it. 100%. It all depends on the aquarists that work here. She doesn't know if they do it, they're going to allow film recording or pictures or what. So last time I did this at Sea Life Orlando, they let you take pictures, but they wouldn't let you film the tour. So I'm really hoping they let me film it this time, because there's just so much cool information they give you that the photos didn't do justice. I put the photos into a video, and it's just basically like a slideshow, but you kind of miss out on a lot. There wasn't very much more. It was like $5 or $10 more for this tour, but that was some years ago, so I'm sure it's more now. But I'm looking forward to doing it if they definitely go forward with it. It's right next to where the bathrooms are. Then they have drinking fountains. That is a cool looking fish. That one I just showed you is a clown triggerfish. That is a really cool looking fish.
Hello everyone!
Welcome back! Hello? Who turned the lights out? Oh, where is it? Have you seen an octopus around here? cells in their skin mean they can change colour and adapt to their environment. And even if you can find them, they're hard to catch because they're super fast. They have what you humans might call a jet propulsion system. They suck water in, then push it out of their bodies really fast to propel themselves through the water. They can also fit through really small holes because they're mollusks, like snails, so they don't have any bones. They're all squidgy and flexible.
The biggest moray eels can weigh at least
Right,
66
ready or not, here I come.
Hey, know-it-all. You forgot to tell them that I have no blood and 3 hearts. I think it's time for me to leave.
Hey, there you are. I'll come back. Hello? Who turned the lights out?
Hopefully you hear this okay. You know, there's not anyone really around. There's still a lot of sound going on. But a little cool information from these little movies they have throughout the thing. I'll try to get eventually all of them.
They're tricky to find, you know, mate. They're masters of
They're less than 2 minutes long.
special pigment cells in their...
But okay, let's head to this, the jellyfish.
They have what you humans
These are cool. It's too bad they didn't sell like reproduction of like gold coins and stuff here. It's awesome.
push it out of their bodies really fast.
You know that video shows octopus. I haven't seen any here.
At least
There's
66
probably some here. So I'll have to keep an eye out. Yeah, no flash photography, don't tap on the glass. That really annoys the fish.
Hi, Sid here, your favorite Caribbean reef shark. Can you see the seagrass in a coral reef? Seagrass meadows are where all the young fish and small animals like crabs and shrimps hang out. Some animals use the seagrass as a nursery to bring up their young, and others use it for shelter and protection. Seagrass meadows are very important as they keep the reef healthy by keeping the water clean. There'd be no brilliant blue water without our seagrass. Seagrass is awesome!
Theme park under the sea. See, this one does another one. I'm not sure. I've generally been playing the same thing.
Hi, my name's Sid, and I'm a Caribbean reef shark.
Caribbean reef shark he is.
The most magical place on earth, and that, my friends, is a coral reef. A coral reef is a carnival sea life with so many amazing attractions for millions of wonderful sea animals. It's like a theme park under the sea. So take time to enjoy the spectacular views and look out for all the magnificent animals that live in our very special coral reef. Bye for now.
Yeah, they do different ones in this one. See him talk about the seagrass. Okay. This is cool because it's like you're going in with the water with herbivore, what's this, a feeding station? I'm not sure, you can see that right there, that sign. This is cool. Yeah, these videos do not do these places like this justice. This is awesome. might be a yeah. That is a so they do have a shark here. I think that's a shark. So that must be the kind that came up to the in that little video I just filmed. So okay, so they do have a shark here. I didn't think they did. Because it was so busy last time. You kind of there's a lot you missed. Cool. Alright, we better get going. This is another extremely, really colorful room. And here's the jellyfish. And these are moon jellyfish. This is something else I could watch forever. Now let me show you something really cool. They have, you're supposed to be able to change colors. So I showed last time we were here, but unfortunately, they are not working. The buttons feel really light, like it's not pressing into anything. So it's like it's stuck on. I think this is gonna be green. This is something else I could watch all day. Personally, I think this is the most colorful room here. This is the colorful caves. And look at this. I showed it before. Things just glow in this room. This is really cool. Bioluminescence, magic or science? See, if you wore the right shirt in here, you would just glow too. This is cool. Look at her lanyards, they're glowing. What do you think of this room? Wait, smile. Her teeth is glowing. Yeah, because of the light? Yeah. Smile. Yeah, it looks like your teeth's glowing a little bit. You're all purple and your lanyards are glowing? Hey, you should have wore your purple shirt. Because everything, so much in here is purple. Let me see if I can show myself in here. Look at this. This room is cool. Look how colorful this is. And this room is like a work of art. How pretty it is. Look at this tank. But when you first come in here, it's really awesome. Look at this. That is cool. Perfect thumbnail photo. Yeah, there has to be some sort of octopus or squids here. I haven't seen them, but I bet you they're in one of these tanks. I'll have to look more into it. This is the theme park under the sea section. There's a giant, look at this big old eyeball. Whoop, 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 whoop. Look at this. The viper fish. This room is definitely, or this tunnel definitely was pretty busy last time I came through here. A lot of people was trying to get selfies and stuff and live streaming here. Yeah, it looks like they're having a shark coming. Give you some more information.
Hi, my name's Sid, and I'm a Caribbean reef shark.
Caribbean reef shark, and his name is Sid. And I bet you that shark right there is a Caribbean reef shark, I bet. Yeah, it looks just like him. So there are a couple sharks here. There's at least 2 of them. I bet you they probably stay small.
Look out for all the magnificent animals that live in our very special coral reef. Bye for now.
This is cool. Enjoying yourself?
Yep.
Oh look, I didn't even see this. There's a little bubble window above us. Cool.
Like fish. Here we go. Fish. Totally different. You cross over.
Yeah. There is a couple sharks in there. I see them.
Yeah, I've seen it.
I missed them last time. It was so packed in here. Looked like a little underground graveyard. Actually, no. It looks like he is a black tip reef shark. Okay, so it's a black tip reef shark. Oh, look at this guy. He looks kind of crabby. Probably need some more fiber in his diet. There's another big one right there. I'm glad they have a nice place to sit. So I need to take a little bit of a break. But this section, then you exit into the gift shop again. So cool. Like I said, I won't spam you with videos. I mean, you're going to see a decent amount of shorts filmed here. The long form videos, no. But I do intend to come here and film a good amount of shorts over a period of time, as I like to show you some of the individual species. And I know people's interested in that. So I will do some of that. I did some today, but not too many.
Hi, Sid here, your favorite Caribbean reef shark. If you feel a need for speed on what a thrill ride, then you need to ride one of the world's ocean currents. It's so much fun. I like Florida. The town's warm but from the river. It's the main reason for the coral reefs and the Florida Keys. Some snails like plankton and jellyfish just relax and go where the current takes them. Baby sea turtles are on a mission.
Sure, is this a screen or is that a wall? It's a wall.
A good deal of turtles wasn't that? Oh yeah, you gotta get strong swimmer to navigate those fast currents. Even the whales and us sharks need to swim strong and fast. Of course, nothing beats swimming the longest water ride in the world. Woohoo!
Here at Sea Life, we're committed to help saving our coral reefs. Our Sea Life aquariums in the U.S. and across the world are working with organizations who are dedicated to restoring reefs through education, research, breeding, and coral exhibitions in the wild. Okay. Okay, like I said, next into the gift shop again, guys. I did a tour of this on my channel if you want to see it. Give you some information. Of course, I do have some good brochures here. So I'm going to grab a couple because I want to send a few to some friends. Alright, any comments, questions, let me know. Thank you for watching. Bye, everybody. Bye.